tanker wey carry fuel fall or pipe wey carry fuel for underground burst, wetin you go do? You go begin bail fuel put for your bucket, or you go run comot far for where the fire go soon come. Na only small time you get to take this wise decision. Waka comot, no, that one no dey enough. Shift, no, that one no dey enough. Stay there dey gist and take pictures with your phone. That na madness. Run, yes, run comot. Yes, your life depend on wetin you do. The fire go come at once and you no go fit control am. Why? Petrol dey catch fire easily. Why? Na just small spark go start big fire. So no stay there dey think. Run comot quick to save your life. No throway your life away because of say you wan pack petrol. Take this advice. This informate na from Public Enlightenment Office, Delta Broadcasting Service, Asaba. If tanker wey carry fuel fall or pipe wey carry fuel for underground burst, wetin you go do? You go begin bail fuel put for your bucket, or you go run comot far for where the fire go soon come. Na only small time you get to take this wise decision. Waka comot, no, that one no dey enough. Shift, no, that one no dey enough. Stay there dey gist and take pictures with your phone. That na madness. Run, yes, run comot. Yes, your life depend on wetin you do. The fire go come at once and you no go fit control am. Why? Petrol dey catch fire easily. Why? Na just small spark go start big fire. So no stay there dey think. Run comot quick to save your life. No throway your life away because of say you wan pack petrol. Take this advice. This informate na from Public Enlightenment Office, Delta Broadcasting Service, Asaba.
All right, a very good morning and welcome one more time to the program Morning Ride, Tuesday's edition, and we just say that the ride keeps getting better on a gradual process, and that is why we are here to entertain, educate, and inform you. All right, quickly joining me in the studio are two gentlemen who actually will be speaking to the component of our discourse. Fashion meets runway, and that is how I branded the topic for today. Fashion meets runway. Fine gentlemen, I have Mr. Charles Zemene, President of the Meet Africa Fashion Festival. Yes, they have to bring all that we see on television. They have to bring all of that to Delta State. And they're going to be speaking on that project. It's a collabo with Delta Broadcasting Service. And Mr. Charles Zemene, President of the Meet Africa Fashion Festival, I'd like to welcome you.
Thank you very much.
And sitting very closely, we have Joseph Adebayo Adegbe, aka Modella. You know what that means. Co-organizer and director of the production for the Meet Africa Fashion Festival, MAFest. Gentlemen, I welcome you to our studio.
Thank you so much.
Yes. It's a countdown for me already because I know this project has been on.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, and it's a countdown. So, quickly, Mr. Charles, what are we looking out for at the MAFest? As a recap of all that we talked about the last time we were here.
Okay, good morning, viewers. Good morning, Delta State. the good people of Delta State. Um, we're here it's been a long journey preparing for this very show. And now, just as you said, it's now a countdown of 4 days to the show, or 5 days to the show. 26th, no, 24th, Saturday, at the South End Event Center. That's where it will be happening. And then we are bringing stakeholders, like we did mention, ab initio, stakeholders from across the fashion and garment industry in Africa, for them to be here. They'll be here, and of course they are coming. The D-Day, like I said, is on Saturday, 24th, and we expect Delta to to come out in mass and be part of this very history, because we have the finest of models and the finest of fashion designers, in town. And of course, they want to make a statement that in terms of fashion, there is a movement or a mixture of tradition and modernity. And all of them are coming together to define the future of clothing in Africa. And that is the trend all over the world. And it's also a kind of a wake-up call for Nigeria and Africa, and particularly Delta State. Like we have always preached that Delta should take up the leadership and being the gateway of the fashion and garment industry in the Niger Delta. And because there is a natural fitting. If you look at the beauty of fabrics from Delta State, you have the Akwacha, you have the Aniocha, then you have the Isoko have their own, Urobo have their own, Ijos have their own. Those fabrics are worthy of being exposed for international patronage. And if you don't market your own, if you don't have a value for your own, nobody will do it.
Of course.
So it's a wake-up call, and what we are seeing is a multi-billion-dollar industry that is not being exploited. Yet. Not being exploited. And the beauty of those fabrics, the regard when you wear them, the royalty, the kingship.
You can mix and match them.
Mix and match them, and
make something
make something
cosmopolitan.
Absolutely. And that's what Indians are doing, blending their traditional attire with modern silhouettes.
And selling their look
to the world.
Yes.
So what are we doing? So this very program is to stimulate and to, of course, provoke action in that very industry, and to tell government that, look, too much eye on oil has not made us rich. But when you invest in the fashion and garment industry, you can imagine millions of people.
You have the population, you have the number.
You have the number.
Cloth the number.
Cloth the number. And it becomes a
huge
bustling
industry.
So that's what we are here, and we are calling on Delta to please come out in mass and come and witness this celebration.
Okay, so
groundbreaking event.
Yeah, Modena Couture is a household name.
Thank you.
But when you use your Google engine, you see a lot of things that you've done in the past and are still doing. And from someone who studied science in Lagos State University, and then you are now a multi-talented figure in the fashion industry. So what was it for you? What was the prompt, and how far have you come?
The prompt for me is, I used to love the way people dress. I used to admire it. I used to be a model. I modeled for a lot of big brands like Diola Segbo. I used to model for the mom before I even started modeling for our own fashion house, then Dakova and other big brands
In
of
Nigeria?
fashion designers, yes, in Nigeria. Then eventually started running a modeling agency called Modella Agency, managed models, produces events for different people, produces events all over Africa, invited to Nairobi, Kenya, Bujumbura Fashion Week to assist in the production of the Bujumbura Fashion and Design Week. And we've done a lot of things like that. So we are back home. We feel Nigeria too. We have a lot of fabrics that are selling. We have the Ashoke, we have the Adire, and we have Adire being produced from different parts of Africa, and we have it being produced from different states. They have their different origins from Ogun State, Lagos State, even the northern part of Nigeria has their own, the eastern part of Nigeria has their own, the western part of Nigeria has their own. So we need to promote all these our local fabrics and make them cosmopolitan, so that we have everybody wearing them, rocking them to different things. Like this is Adire now, and you know,
I
we
made
could
a design.
from it. So it's everything is possible, and then when you wear it to the world, everybody buys it.
Yes.
And then fortunately for us, we have the population. Even if we are only styling people in Nigeria alone, we have the population to style them, and which will work for us. You can see a lot of beautiful array of our fabrics, from the Aniocha material, from the Akwete material. They all come out and look really regal on our people and fit us better than all the other things we wear from other world. So let us start promoting some of these things, even if it's so just to mix and match them with modern fabrics like jeans or denim, and we will sell them, and then it could work for us.
Okay, so why Delta State? Why Delta State?
Delta State, because it is the center of where it's happening.
Okay.
Delta people are more stylish people. We feel that the government of this place loves fashion. It's over time we have seen that the government have always loved fashion, but we want to encourage more of it, that to be sold to individuals at home, to be sold to the population here, so that people can. You see our weddings, you see our ceremonies. You see how fabulous they look, how glamorous our people look when they are having the weddings, and our people wear their clothes.
Yes.
We don't encourage it more here, so we need to encourage it more, as the Ashoke is being pushed from the western part now, that is pushed all over the world, that they are seeing Adire and Ashoke for a Nigerian material. Let us push the Akwete as well. Aquacha material, yes. Aquacha material. Let us push it through so that people can imbibe the culture of wearing it even to work on Fridays.
Oh, really?
Not just for the events on Saturdays and
quite
Sundays.
expensive now.
It's expensive, but you can make a waistcoat with it and wear it as the inner wear for
As
your
a
jacket.
vest.
As
Oh,
a vest,
really?
Yes.
absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And for the women, they can make it into a bustier and rock it to work.
They can
on
use
the
it
Friday.
to make
Yes, on Friday wear, yes.
elegant
Yes.
gowns.
Just mix it
you
as
know,
you see what they do with this Adire now.
Just like
and
what
all
you
that.
did.
They just make a little piece of the Aniocha material or like that, and just use it to mix.
a little
Like
piece.
as you see the Ashoke being mixed now, let us mix it. Let's let it happen.
Yes.
And it becomes
So you
a
have
new
some
thing.
of the samples now.
Yes, they are coming
for
for
the
the show.
runway.
Yes, yes. You see them at the show.
Okay, so quickly, Mr. Charles, we will see a level of government participation now, you know, at low because of the cost implication. Are there hopes in the nearest future that most of all of these moving forward will be made affordable?
Okay, now let's talk about the fabrics. Why are they very expensive? It's because there is demand and supply. Are you getting the point? When people are not aware, and when people don't even know the value, people don't know the flexibility of those fabrics, what they can use it for, then the demand is low, and the production becomes very high.
Very, yes.
Becomes very high. But when there are multitude of demands, and then government have assisted, because come on, there must be an enabling environment to make
Making a
things
production hub. for
production hub.
these fabrics.
Look, there must be policies to support the growth of the industry for there to be an action. But it takes a visionary leadership to do so.
Yes.
people like us can sit down here and see that Delta have captured the film industry, the movie industry. Delta, they say Delta no they carry last. Not be worried, no they carry last. Now Delta now, no they carry last. You get the point? When it comes to the best of the creative heads, they come from Delta. That's why you can see the big designers, you can see comedians, you can see, everything is in Delta. But how are we harnessing it?
Franco Shodi.
Yes, you have the best. Yeah, you have the best. When you come to
Moody
when you come to also media, they are Deltans are everywhere.
Yes,
are you getting the point?
Delta State.
So why can't we harness the potentials of the state into a single running boisterous economy? It takes a visionary leadership to do so. But what we are here is now. We would have loved more of government support in order to ease the delivery of the show, being an international production where you have people coming from all over. So, but be that as it may, we individuals also have a commitment to show how committed we are, how serious we are, how dedicated we are, how resilient we are, how perseverance we are, in order to make sure that we set the stage, that will stimulate the growth of the industry. And what we are coming here to do is to also speak on behalf of millions of designers from here, traders of fabrics and fashion from here, because, and again, models, weavers of these fabrics. Are you getting the point? Yes. So, and they are in millions, they are in chains. The value chain of the industry is extensive. That is why it is the second largest creator of jobs for youth and women
all over the world.
All over the world after agriculture, especially here in sub-Saharan Africa. Because if you go into those who are into farming the cotton,
yes.
Those who are into picking the cotton, those who are into the ginnery itself, those who are into the yarn aspect of it, and then those who are into dyeing,
making them to dyeing them into adire,
yes, exactly.
Batiks.
Yeah, batiks, and then those who are into weaving, those who are into the textile itself, those who are into the selling and marketing, those who are into the caps, the shoes,
the other accessories.
Yes, of course, all the accessories
that are involved in the fashion industry.
So go and check, the value chain is too much.
Oh, fashion.
The back end of
accessories, not just clothing.
Not clothing. Even the beauty accessories, because you wear clothes, you must do makeup now, isn't it? You must do
accessories, you must do
gele. You must do gele.
You must do hair
accessories. They are all together. They are all part of that value chain. It's a huge industry.
It is.
And that's why, I repeated it here, let me repeat it again. The total Chinese export globally, 40% of it is fashion and garment. That's why they come here, take our direct, they want to take this agriculture and go and mass produce it and bring it
back to us.
Meanwhile,
so taking all our fashion people, these are our weavers of their business.
Yes.
But they are doing with Adurena, taking all their people of their business. In most of these West African countries.
Yes.
In Cotonou now, they have a new law that they must not see anybody wearing the Chinese Adire on Fridays to work. They must wear their own local made ones.
But the question is, are the locally ones, affordable?
Affordable.
Yes, because
they are not.
They go for the mass production because they are cheaper.
Yeah, but you see, we are the problem of ourselves. I keep on saying it. An Indian man, an Indian woman proudly puts her sari. Are you getting the point? She proudly looks Indian. Yes. She wear her sari where they are proudly Indian. Are we proudly
Nigeria.
African? Nigeria.
Proudly Nigeria.
Are we proudly African? Are we proudly? Because the black man continued to engage in identity crisis. He doesn't know whether to look African or look European. And that's why our women will spend hundreds of thousands to put Oyibo hair. And they tell you it's weak.
Black boy.
Are you getting the point? Are you getting the point?
Yeah.
Now, but when she weaves, when African woman
Weaves her
weaves
hair
her
or
hair
plaits it.
or plaits it, do you see the beauty of, you see her face and beauty will come out far better. She looks cleaner, neater, and more attractive.
Really?
Yes. But are you getting the point? Can we begin to look inwards and appreciate what God has given us? It is not for nothing that God put us here and gave us a black skin. And whether you like it or not, a black, beautiful woman is more attractive than the white woman. For me, are you getting the point?
Right. For you?
Yes, for me.
One man's food is another man's
Yes, I
food.
agree with you. But you see, and even God did a good thing for us. He gave us both those who are yellow and then those who are black. He gives us a mix. He didn't give the Igbo people that mix, except those who were transported as slaves to that area, and then they now lived and began to begin to have hackers and begin to have black people. It's only in Africa that God gave both the black skin and the yellow skin. That's the reason why God did that. That's the reason why.
Okay.
And that's the beauty of the colors.
All right. So it's interesting because Mr. President has not yet assented to, but there's a bill about the first policy. So we're looking forward to eating Nigeria, buying Nigeria,
Absolutely.
addressing Nigeria.
Address Nigeria, absolutely.
So we're looking forward to the reality of that bill. And now let's come back to the event. The event is on Saturday.
On Saturday,
Yes,
24th.
Saturday 24th.
Yes.
And who are invited? Is it just the models?
Everybody's invited.
Weavers.
Every Delta
Every
indigene is invited.
invited.
Everybody,
to
every
be part
Delta
of this
cannot be
event.
invited because that hall may not contain every Delta.
Yeah, but we want to see that hall filled up. Let's tell the world that Delta
Delta loves fashion.
loves fashion, and Delta want to capture fashion, and that Delta, the theme of the program is Africa Arise. So let Delta arise, and let us, for every movement, once you come to that hall, you are an ambassador of this very campaign which we have embarked on. We are Nigeria,
Dress Nigeria.
dress Nigeria.
Eat
Be-
Nigeria.
Eat Nigeria. Be proud of Nigeria. Let me tell you, we've got the population. Imagine us. Aba alone feeds the entire West Africa with shoe accessories
And all that.
and all
Fashion
that.
accessories. They
Fashion
call it
accessories.
Shoe accessories.
Yeah,
Fashion
fashion
accessories.
accessories. Are you getting the point?
Yes.
Now, Delta, that fabrics that that Delta people have here, can we convert them into an industrial commercial venture and inspire our people? Nobody is talking to us. That's the problem we have. Nobody is motivating us. Let us motivate ourselves. Because we are doing it for our own wealth generation and wealth creation. Look at our youth don't even know what to do. And that's why through the Meet Africa Fashion Festival, if you look at it, we want to see how we can take a larger chunk of the girls who have the qualities of models, who can compete in the global modeling circuit. We want to produce them and then send them to become the next Oluchis and begin to earn,
Next
you
Naomi
know,
Campbell.
Naomi Campbells, and begin to do what?
Do
To
well
ch-
on the-
do well
in the
at
international-
in the international modeling
Arena.
arena, and then earn foreign exchange, earn job, and they too will also mentor
back
others,
into the-
give back to
Just
society.
like you're doing.
Yes, exactly. So that's the entire philosophy of this very program.
I would like to thank you so much, gentlemen. You've actually spoken so well. Spoken volume, actually. to the Meet Africa Fashion Festival. Charles Semene, President of that group, I'd like to thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And
very much.
our modela,
Thank you
Joseph
so much,
Adebayo Adebe. Nice to have you, Delta. Thank you so much
Thank you, sir.
for also speaking to the component of our discussion today. Yeah, if we.
And also Sammy of a job.
Yeah. Our boss.
Our boss.
Real satisfactory.
Right.
Yes, Sammy F.
So maybe next Tuesday when we come here, if I have the opportunity of wearing, yes, we can model some of your
Okay.
fabrics. And then we say, oh, this is
Yeah.
Nigeria, this is
Africa.
Delta.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
we're looking forward to that.
Thank you. very
Maybe
much.
something like this, a vest, made with aquacha.
Yes, absolutely.
It will be interesting to wear it.
No,
Yeah,
absolutely.
And model it for you.
Yeah, that, and even the aquacha before I give can be used into making whole household items because of the texture.
Some pillows.
They throw pillows. Yes.
Aquacha.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. It's an industrial, and a lot of people will buy it. The Yibos will buy it. I get to the point. Let's make commercial out of it. Let's be creative. Let's think outside the box. That's what people are doing.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's the basic idea. Think outside the box.
Let's
All
wear
right.
our senators and wear our aquachas, caps.
Yes, and caps.
Yes.
All right, this is where we'll wrap it up for today. And I'm sure we'll be part of the program. And when we come back, we'll give you an update of all that transpired. Morning Ride ends at this point.
That's right. Thank you so much for being a part of it today. And let's do this again next week, Tuesday, God willing. On behalf of the crew, my name is Ife Sitalonga. Think Nigeria, wear Nigeria, and buy Nigeria. I'm out of here.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
The rosemary is a fragrance evergreen herb native to the Mediterranean. It is used as a culinary condiment to make body perfumes and for its potential health benefits. It is a member of the mint family along with many other herbs such as oregano, thyme, basil, and lavender. The herb not only tastes good in culinary dishes, but it is also a good